Are you still procrastinating? Then I think you should hear this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Trixie. As the title says it, in this video we are going to talk about how to deal with procrastination right away. Before anything though, let me ask you, were you supposed to be doing something else, but you decided to watch this video and procrastinate? Just kidding. But yeah, in case that's true, hopefully at the end of this video you find all the tips helpful and just be able to put them into action. So yeah, let's go straight to the 10 ways on how to deal with procrastination right away. Number 1, this might sound harsh, but stop lying to yourself. I've caught myself so many times lying to my own head that I can do something which I know deep inside me I really cannot do unless I turn into some magical hero in a snap or something. What do I mean by this? This is when I try to plan to accomplish very big tasks in an unacceptable short period of time. It can also be small tasks, but I list a bunch of them for a day when I know that it's just not humanly possible. I'm a positive person, but when it comes to productivity, we do need to distinguish being positive about accomplishing a lot versus being realistic with the time that you need for each task. Don't set the bar too high. If you have a big task, let's say a big project for work or for school, what we need to do is to break down this big task or big goal into smaller ones, which gives you the steps on actually accomplishing the whole task little by little. Dissect the big goal into smaller and more specific actionable steps and allot a reasonable time for them. Number 2, okay, you've probably heard the second one from hundreds of podcasts and videos or read it in books, but this just needs to be included because it's the most effective way for me. It is using the Pomodoro Technique. This was definitely a game changer for me when it came to productivity.
Hey Google, set the timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes, starting now.
Pomodoro Technique is when you set up your timer for 25 minutes, focus on doing what you need to do for 25 minutes straight with absolutely no distractions, and then taking a 5-minute break right after. In doing so, my mind thinks that it's just gonna be a quick 25 minutes anyway, which pushes me to actually start being productive, and most of the time, once the first 25 minutes is up, since I'm already in the momentum, I just keep on going for another 25, then another 25 until I finish everything without even noticing it. I use this technique for almost everything, like in cleaning, creating my videos, planning, packing for a trip, etc. It helps big time. Third is 0 distractions. Take out all distractions. In connection with the number 2, this tip helps in focusing on a certain task and helps in avoiding the temptation to stop working on something and doing something unproductive instead. My most common distraction is my phone. Notifications that turn into checking a text message, which then turns into checking emails, which allows another notification to pop up, which leads me to checking Facebook, then leads me to seeing a video, which plays another entertaining video right after, which takes so much of my time, then while watching a video, I get a call from someone and so on. And yes, there went my supposedly productive day. The task then just goes to the next day, then the next day, then here I find myself cramming because the deadline is today. What I usually do now is I put my phone face down on the table, put it inside a drawer or even in another room or something, and don't check it until after I accomplish my tasks. Fourth is to schedule and create early deadlines. Once you've broken down your main goal into smaller tasks, it is important to set a schedule to accomplish them and cross them off your list one by one. Doing this gives your goal a certain direction and ensures that you are moving forward to actually accomplishing it. Set an exact time for each task. Allot a little bit of extra time in case you need a little bit of extension. We also need to create personal deadlines which are earlier than the actual deadline, so in case something goes wrong and we need more time, we will have the extra time before the actual deadline. The Parkinson's law states that work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. It's basically saying that the farther your deadline is, the work seems to become more of a big deal, like it's something really hard, which then scares us and causes us to procrastinate, when it actually is just a simple task you can accomplish in a shorter period of time. We'll discuss more about the Parkinson's law in a separate video, but yeah, schedule and create deadlines so that your tasks are not left afloat, causing you to procrastinate. Number 5, list down your top 3 priorities for the day. If you're the type of person who does not like scheduling your day hour per hour, what you can do is to make sure that you list down or at least know your top 3 priorities for the day. This helps make sure that no matter what, even if you have a bunch of stuff in your to-do list, no matter what, these 3 will need to be accomplished. So at the end of the day, you know you've actually done something instead of having no schedule and not being able to do anything at all. The next step is to be aware of the difference between self-care and laziness. I talk about self-care and me time a lot in this channel. We all definitely need to allot time for relaxation and taking care of ourselves, but not to the point that we use it as an excuse to be lazy and unproductive. We need to figure out when to draw the line when it comes to this. Taking a break from work or allotting a couple of hours to sleep or to meditate or to take a long relaxing bath or to put a rejuvenating facial mask on your face while listening to spa music is way different from coming home from a 3-day relaxing vacation and then spending another 2 whole days in bed watching TV, eating junk food when you know that you have a deadline for a project that same week. Procrastination is denying the feeling of laziness, which is a no-no if you want to be productive. We need balance for that too. Number 7, don't be a know-it-all, do-it-all person. Delays and deadline misses are often encountered when work is not well delegated. Sometimes we tend to procrastinate because we have so much work in our hands that it just overwhelms us and causes us to take it slow or take our time to work on them. That is why it's important to delegate if we can. If you know people can help you with your task and it'll be more efficient for them to do so, then it's good to share the work with others if you can. Number 8, stop doubting yourself. Sometimes we procrastinate on our big goals and dreams, or we basically set them aside like they're last in the list of priorities because our mindset is that we are not worthy or good enough to pursue them, which is a huge mistake. If we don't try to develop the confidence of just giving that dream a try, then we will just be procrastinating on it for a while, if not forever. If you think self-doubt is getting in your way, I have another video about simple ways on how to crush self-doubt instantly. Link will be on the upper right-hand side of this video frame and in the description box down below. It'll really help. Number 9, accountability. It is good to have someone to be accountable to when it comes to being productive. Maybe you can tell your friend about how you're trying not to procrastinate on something and even sharing your deadline with him or her. That way, it pushes you to really do it and not back out because now you're not just doing it for yourself, but for someone else as well. You can also put it out on social media if you want to go that route too. Creating videos for my channel is not always a breeze, but I know that I am accountable for my super awesome and very supportive subscribers, so I show up with the best content possible, no matter what. Thank you to all of you guys, by the way. At the time I'm recording this, we are almost at 500 subscribers in just a little over 2 months, which is insane to me. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love and support. Last but not least, reward yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself thinking that you're unproductive and a procrastinator every day. You're not those things, you're just thinking it. Rewarding yourself after focusing on accomplishing tasks is a good way to motivate yourself. I like rewarding myself because I get excited to work knowing that something awaits me in the end of it all. It might sound childish, but it does work. You can celebrate with a good meal delivery, a massage, a glass of wine, a good movie night, an evening just hanging out with your friends, and more. It's just a fun way to get you going. Those are the 10 ways on how you can put an end to procrastination that you've been dealing with for years. I suggest writing down the reasons why you think you're procrastinating and then try to figure out how to solve each one using the tips that I've mentioned. I'm sure that trying one of those, if not all, will be very, very helpful. Let me know what you think will work for you down at the comments below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any self-improvement, lifestyle, and good vibes videos from this channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a productive and happy day.